Is this Norway's annus horribilis? Crown Princess Mette Marit's shocking contact with Epstein. And son Marius' trial is rocking the royal family to its core. The Norwegian monarchy, long admired for its modesty and stability, now faces an unprecedented storm of scandals in early 2026. Crown Princess Mette Marit finds herself at the center of controversy after newly unsealed Epstein files revealed extensive past contact. These documents, released by the U.S. Department of Justice on January 30th, include hundreds of emails exchanged between her and Jeffrey Epstein. The correspondence spans from 2011 to 2014, well after Epstein's 2008 conviction for soliciting prostitution from a minor in Florida. Mette Marit, married to Crown Prince Haakon since 2001, has long been a beloved figure in Norwegian society. Yet the tone in some messages has stunned observers and citizens alike. In one 2012 email, she addressed Epstein as sweetheart and soft-hearted. Another described him as very charming in a casual exchange. A particularly eyebrow-raising note from 2013 asked if it was inappropriate for a mother to suggest two naked women carrying a surfboard as wallpaper for her then 15-year-old son's room. The files also indicate she stayed at Epstein's Palm Beach estate for 4 days in 2013, adding fuel to the growing outrage. Her name appears nearly 1,000 times across the released material, highlighting the depth and duration of their connection. Mette Marit issued a swift statement expressing deep regret. She admitted showing poor judgment and failing to investigate Epstein's background more thoroughly at the time. "I deeply regret this, and it is a responsibility I must bear," she declared, calling any contact with him simply embarrassing. She emphasized Epstein's sole responsibility for his crimes, while offering sympathy to his victims. Norwegian Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Støre publicly agreed with her assessment of poor judgment in the matter. He urged greater transparency from prominent figures named in the documents, including the Crown Princess herself. The revelations have sparked rare public debate in Norway about her future role as Queen Consort. A source close to the situation told Hello! Magazine. There is already an ongoing debate about whether Mette Marit can become queen after this. Editor Niklas Kaken Thoresen of Se og Hør Norway noted, "The nature and tone of the messages surprised many Norwegians." He highlighted meetings at Epstein's home and in Oslo, years after his admitted sexual abuse, as particularly troubling. This Epstein scandal compounds an already difficult period for the royal household. Mette Marit's eldest son, Marius Borg Høiby, is currently standing trial in Oslo on serious charges. The 29-year-old, from her relationship before marrying Haakon, faces 38 counts including 4 rapes, assault, threats, and drug-related offenses. The trial began on February 3, 2026, just days after the Epstein files surfaced. Marius pleaded not guilty to the rape allegations, but admitted to some lesser charges like violating a restraining order and transporting marijuana. Prosecutors allege incidents dating back to 2018. with potential sentences up to 16 years if convicted. He was rearrested mere hours before the trial opened, on new accusations of assault, knife threats, and breaching a restraining order. These developments have intensified scrutiny on the family. Marius holds no royal title or official duties. Yet his legal troubles inevitably reflect on the monarchy. Crown Prince Haakon has stressed that his stepson is not part of the royal house and acts independently. The timing of these crises has led many to label 2026 as Norway's annus horribilis, echoing Queen Elizabeth II's famous 1992 description of her own turbulent year. The Norwegian royal family has traditionally enjoyed high approval ratings due to its low-key approach. King Harald V and Queen Sonja have cultivated an image of accessibility and public service over decades. Mette Marit, once a single mother with a past involving partying and minor legal issues, symbolized modernization. Her 2001 wedding to Haakon was celebrated as progressive. However, recent events have tested that goodwill. Public figures and media outlets question her judgment in maintaining ties with Epstein post-conviction. Some emails show she researched his background in 2011 and noted it didn't look good, yet contact continued. This raises uncomfortable questions about awareness and decision-making in royal circles. Mette Marit also suffers from pulmonary fibrosis, a serious lung condition requiring ongoing treatment. Doctors are preparing her for a potential transplant, adding personal hardship to the public pressure. The palace has worked to distance the Crown Prince from any Epstein association, noting he met him only once. That encounter occurred accidentally during a holiday in St. Bart's, with no further interaction reported. Despite these clarifications, the damage to reputation appears significant in the court of public opinion. Norwegian media, including VG and NRK, have covered the story extensively and critically. International outlets like The Guardian, CNN, and The New York Times have amplified the narrative. The Epstein files continue to ripple across Europe, affecting other figures like Britain's Sarah Ferguson. In Norway, the dual crises have prompted soul-searching about accountability among the elite. Some commentators argue the monarchy must address these issues transparently to restore trust. Others defend Mette Marit, citing her long record of charitable work and advocacy for vulnerable groups. She remains patron of organizations like the Red Cross, focusing on health, youth, and mental well-being. The trial of Marius is expected to last until mid-March, with witness testimonies dominating headlines. Victims' accounts have already emerged in court, detailing alleged assaults and non-consensual acts. This human element underscores the gravity beyond royal implications. For the Norwegian people, the year began with hope, but has quickly turned into one of profound unease. The combination of a future queen's past associations and a family member's serious criminal allegations has created a perfect storm. Whether this marks a temporary crisis or lasting shift remains to be seen as events unfold. The royal family has navigated challenges before, but 2026 tests their resilience like never before. Mette Marit and Haakon must balance private pain with their public constitutional roles. The nation watches closely, hoping for clarity and a path toward renewed confidence. In the shadow of Epstein's enduring legacy and ongoing legal proceedings, Norway's monarchy confronts its most turbulent chapter yet. The question lingers: can they emerge stronger? Or will this annus horribilis leave indelible scars? Only time will reveal the full impact on one of Europe's most respected royal houses.